halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has his man, it's Odunze. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll run it with Swift. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Only 1 yard, but when all you need is an inch or two, Brock, that'll still move the chains.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Play action with Richardson. Pass caught by Odunze. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. First down throw here from Richardson. Kittle brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Buying some time right. Complete out to the right. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. It's a 6-yard gain that sets up 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to put your eyes to the tight end, because that's your bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Swift gets it, going left. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Swift has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Gay's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. There was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. This our last play of the quarter. To throw here on 1st down. Hauled in by Godwin. Continuing to move past the 45. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Welcome back for the start of the 2nd. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Into the secondary past the 40. He does it. Touchdown. The Shamrocks finish off their opening drive. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Shamrocks to one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing off the play fake here. Finds a man right side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Call it 70 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get up.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Juwan Bentley makes the play. And the Shamrocks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Now a run with Wright. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Second and 4. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. There's Kenny Clark on the tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 29. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's on the move. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Here's a give for Wright. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Shamrocks have their punt team out there now. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. No return on that punt. And the Saints are going to have some work to do as they take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Ooh, and this is a worm burner. He didn't hit this one well. And they'll touch this down just shy of midfield. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. From the 41. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's going to throw this one. For big yards on the right side. He mixes it in for the touchdown. The Shamrocks grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Shamrocks double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Shamrocks get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They go play action here. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. They motion the tight end over. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it in close. And in for the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He fields it from the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 16. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, they'll run. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running behind center with right. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. They run again with right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Shamrocks take possession of the football. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers. I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. We've got a screen to the running back. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Back now, pressure on its way. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the red zone now. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Shamrocks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Shamrocks grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. His return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Richardson on 3rd. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good for a Saints.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll throw again, Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And this is another incompletion.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And it falls incomplete. Surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for second down. Throwing now from the gun. Hits his running back. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down for a loss. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. This one, well, it has been a rough watch for the hometown guys. Their side getting blown out as we begin the 4th. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They'll try and throw it here. On target to Godwin. It's inside the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down from the red zone. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They're going play action. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. Oh, Brock, but guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on second and goal. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Shamrocks throwing 6 more on the blowout. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That throw finds Kittle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On first down, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw here from Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Looking the sideline, that's Odunze. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. A draw now, this is Swift. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Oh, they didn't see what that draw had coming until it was too late, Kate. And when they saw the opening he's about to hit, well, can't really repeat what they were saying down there, but I could promise you none of it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints cut into the lead by another point. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Fits it through the middle. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Shamrocks continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Shamrocks continue piling on to this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
3rd and long. It's Richardson. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Shamrocks have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stops back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Shamrocks nearing their 6th win this season. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Looking for a throw here. On the quick slant, it's Liggett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Shamrocks are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A handoff left for Swift. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Richardson back to throw. Swift hauls it in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And they get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Shamrocks as we say so long from New Orleans.